All right. We are here. We are live. But most importantly, we are alive. So that's always like the best thing to have going on. But that being said, I am the Dice Boss, and we have with us Starside K9, Tank, and Corvo, the Sniper. We are missing Shorkle at the moment because they are AFK, absent for the moment, but don't
worry.
They
left us for the movies.
Yep, they left us for the movies. They went to go see that Sonic movie with everyone's favorite Jimmy Carrey. I believe it's a French dialect over in the Canadian language.
It's completely wrong.
I'm definitely wrong.
It's John Kerry.
I can't believe Sonic called Knuckles the hard R.
The hard R. Wait.
Bro, that was wild.
Jeez, man. Like, that was definitely...
What in the Sam Hill?
Bro, Sonic took Tails to the strip club. What do you mean?
Jesus.
They threw those gold rings around.
Y'all didn't know, but I was in the movie. I was the one pointing the dot at his head.
Didn't you miss every shot, though?
Shh, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, about to say, if you wanted to see the cameo, it was only for a brief scene, but Corvo the Sniper blended the sniping skills with the laser in there. And
it's the only way that might help me aim, but I still missed. And then I fired, and then I missed. I missed both times.
It was just a kid, though.
That went on for several fucking hours. It was a long, long movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but it's good to be back and everything. So that being said, been definitely a lot going on with some news in either the Pathfinder or TTRPG world, but of course there's the new Book of the Dead, which I found out, by the way, this is going to be something that's possible. You ever wanted to just play a skeleton?
Maybe.
Like not just a general undead, like literally there's apparently an ancestor.
Wait, I'll see.
Yep.
Are you telling me that I could be as dead as I am on the inside, on the outside?
Exactly.
Sign me up.
Exactly what I am telling you.
Where do I sign?
Where do I sign?
Just sign whenever you get the new Book of the Dead from Pathfinder, which comes out on April 27th. So that's what, about 26 days away? 16 days away from now. I believe that's right. Don't quote me on it, or maybe no.
I don't know. I can't tell time.
Well,
time is an illusion.
My math is wrong. Let me use a calculator. Okay, so it's on the 27th.
What is the time you speak of?
You better watch your mouth. 19 days. That's what I meant to say.
How do I watch my mouth? It's attached to me.
I can't watch it unless I'm looking in the mirror.
Oh, my mirror just breaks when I look at it.
God, damn shame, ain't that?
Mm-hmm.
I just make the mirror look better.
But yeah, so apparently there was a interview that NoNat once had with Logan Bonner, who's one of the writers of it, and revealed some stuff like you can have undead companions, undead animal companions. Believe an undead familiar, but the other option is you may...
Oh yeah, no, I've seen the undead familiar. It's on Twitter. It's like an old friend, and it's just like a ghost dog. And I was going through my feed, and I legit started to cry seeing it, because it's like a little wiener dog and like a ghost dog. It is the cutest fucking thing.
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me?
My freaking heart.
Let me see if I can find it.
Alright, yes, yeah, we gotta see that, because I'm pretty sure like everyone else that's like familiar with the show we do and everything like that would be familiar with this concept. Keep up with it.
That makes me so upset, but also so happy.
My goodness, Starside, what do you think of that idea?
What's happening? I may or may not have phased out.
Like, with the new Pathfinder Book of the Dead coming out, oh my god, he's just posted the picture of what they had. You get undead options, one of which includes a familiar that is undead, including a spirit dog.
It's so cute.
Oh my god!
They titled it like, you can bring
Creating a TikTok why
your dead dog
Pathfinder is
back
better than
as a
D&D.
ghost movie. Yes.
Yep.
He looks so happy. He's like, "Hello, friend," and I'm just in here sobbing, like, "Oh, God."
Why do I feel like the next campaign, that's what's going to be done, is y'all just going to use this option
Maybe.
and make something that's
Look, we don't want
sad
to fight with it.
yet
We just want to hug
wholesome.
it.
I
You
mean,
know, we just want to start a zoo. You know how it is.
there you go.
Exactly.
But yeah, like, and then also Starside, they are doing skeleton as an ancestry. It's not just a regular, like, you know, humanoid or something like that that's just undead. It's you're a skeleton, and your heritages are, how is your skeleton built? At least that's what
Built
I
like
gathered.
a baked bean.
Built like a potato.
Though,
A potato flew around my
my
room
room.
before you came.
what'd you say, Starside?
God, we're old.
Starside, what'd you say?
I don't remember. I low-key honestly don't recall what was the last thing I said.
There
I
you
feel
go.
that.
Yeah. But yeah, like,
Wait, we've been saying things?
Speaking?
but it makes me wonder as well. I don't know why. I just, the stupidest things come across my mind sometimes. What if you got skeleton? You mentioned being built with a potato, or built like a potato.
Built like a baked bean.
Can there be a way to make a skeleton that's dummy thick?
Oh, absolutely.
That's some
You not
nice
think about
pelvic bones. Have you not seen the Undertale fan art? I mean, come
Oh God, don't even bring that up.
Oh,
on.
God. I'm sure Starside's probably heard or seen of it somewhere.
I kind of
Oh.
want to bleach my eyes for that.
I've seen it.
Mm,
I've witnessed it.
you filthy degens.
Look, whatever pops on my Twitter feed is what pops on my Twitter feed. That's all
You
I
can't
gotta
blame
say.
me. You cannot blame me for that.
Nah, I wasn't blaming you. I follow a lot of artists. Some of them I'm not disappointed.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, this is gonna be.
Have you seen what I draw?
I've seen what you draw. I wonder why.
It's not that bad. I could be drawing inflation art for all you know.
Wow.
I don't know what that is.
Down bad to get paid. That's crazy.
Have you seen this economy?
Damn,
Inflation.
you right?
Inflation art is basically when character gets inflated. Though.
Oh, like a balloon. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it's funny though that the only time I really hear of that these days is for some furries using it like as a shut the heck up like thing, because if there's like someone that's really angering them with what they're saying, like they'll be like inflates you or something like that, or inflates you like a balloon. Because I know it's like sometimes there was some dude that had a really bad take on something regarding Mexicans, and I'm like, whoa, that's really racist. And then everyone's just flooding the chat with these, and I'm like, they just. But
What does it mean?
No, what?
I'm like
that
that
wasn't my
every day.
thought. My thought was, with how many times they're inflating him, they have to realize he's got to pop at some point.
And everyone just goes, "Oh!"
Oh no.
What do you mean? Oh no, that's been done to a racist. Let's have that be done. Anyways,
No, but if you pop it, blood's everywhere. Then you need to clean that shit up. Like, oh my God.
says who? Says who?
Says the guy who cleans blood.
Yeah, wait, what if we don't need a guy that cleans up blood? Maybe we want the
You
streets to
want
be
to
painted
walk
red.
around?
Yes.
As,
Because maybe maybe I'm a bloodthirsty savage that likes to occasionally
look, if you're
dry
going to
blood from
sacrifice
the
it to the
ground.
blood god, just say so.
Blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god,
Blood God.
blood for
I'm
the
more
blood god.
skull for the skull throne, personally.
Blood for the blood.
But
Skull for the skull throne. Blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god.
That's it. That's your next like.
A chaotic little shit lord who just goes, blood for the god, blood for the blood god.
I was just gonna say your next campaign.
have
But,
like a
that's
very
the whole.
like
That's,
emotional.
that's the big bad evil girl, the BBEG.
Just a little girl that just goes, blood for the blood god.
I mean, if you think about it, that could definitely be something, because it's like, oh, I don't want to kill because it's a child, but oh, I hate this child so much.
This child will burn. Play for the gut.
Yo, son, you fire only makes me stronger.
Oh my god. And then the insults my character could come up with then. Frickin' gonna go back in time and then make sure you were aborted, you frickin' demon spawn.
Hey.
Too bad I wanted to be aborted. Chaos.
Oh, I swallowed.
Got into some very
Hey,
weird
baby.
territory. I don't.
You looking thicker than a waffle.
Whoa, what the? Let's see,
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
we are all over the place today, folks.
Hey, we forgot the syrup. Okay.
I mean, you're right. Also, I would have thought on something, because speaking of campaign, like,
I'm not a thought.
I am a thought.
you all are at least...
Figment of your imagination.
No, I was gonna say affordable sluts.
Aw. Thanks.
I thought I was high end, but whatever.
No.
I'm a high end prostitute.
I
What do
think
you mean?
I think the only one that's expensive is Starside. That is an expensive hoe.
What I do?
You heard.
Just because he's $2 more than us, this is making it.
I'm just saying.
You know, I'm at least worth $5.99.
I'm just saying Starside.
$5.99.
One time
That weather without
we
taxes.
went to go on a date between guys, not necessarily gay, but like, it kind of almost
What is
leaned
wrong
that
with
direction.
being gay?
Oh,
Look,
nothing.
just because of heavy petting
Nothing.
doesn't mean anything.
So there were technicalities that needed to be made, but I do want to clarify that it was almost leaning there. I'm just saying, footsies was involved at one point, but that's besides the point.
Let me guess. They gave the check to Starside because they knew who was the bottom.
Because I'm a suspiciously wealthy furry? What the hell?
No, they gave
I mean, yes.
they gave the check to me because it was clear that night I certainly looked like it, and then
A top? No.
plus
not even.
plus
I
they had to
couldn't
get
see it.
plus they had to give it to somebody because this was at a Red Lobster, and I was the only one that wasn't eating anything because Starside kept
fancy.
stealing and eating all the frickin' Cheddar Bay biscuits. I'm like, I only got
Game
two.
recognized game.
I mean, I can't deny your game, but at the
Game
same...
recognized game. You looking kind of unfamiliar right now.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Eat popcorn watching the fight.
I just see how this is.
Oh yeah. This is a grade A entertainment.
I'm just saying, if we ever get a divorce, my friend,
Divorce.
I get the Stolas body pillow.
Oh.
This is
Oh.
blasphemy.
Joke's on you, we have 5.
That's
I'll have you know it's 6. Get it right.
Six.
Well, you had
That I
6,
would
then
say.
the divorce happened, and you lost one.
Wow.
Damn. Mm-mm-mm. What a shame. Mm-mm-mm.
That's crazy.
well,
This is crazy. Crazy, bro.
Where do you think Mr. Peanut Butter will be on the tier list?
Mr. Peanut
What
Butter.
tier list? What tier list are we talking about? Hold
I'm
on.
making a tier list as we talk.
Wait a minute.
What type of tier list?
Wait a minute. Is this Mr. Peanut Butter from BoJack Horseman?
Yes.
Nah, he's low grade.
Low hanging fruit. Say less.
I don't
Depends what type of tier list. If it's people I want to talk to,
I assume
no.
we're doing a character thing of just either it's of BoJack Horseman characters or furry characters.
Second one.
What are you grading these
Okay.
characters based off of? Talkability, sexiness, like what?
In that
I will
case-
Comedy,
give you-
comedy
I'll,
release.
I'll show you a screenshot of what I'm halfway done, and this is
D-
the rest I'm working with.
I go D tier. Uh-oh.
I am halfway done right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just people are looking at the or not able to see this, but we're looking at all these different furry characters on here, and I can already tell you my S tiers in this whole freaking thing.
Jesus.
Wow.
All right, Kovu, he's S tier.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
mean,
Thank you.
you're not.
I still don't know what we're grading these people based off of.
Yeah, what are we great?
You're,
I have a lot of people who go either from A tier to F tier, and
I
depending
have
on what
I
we're
have
grading.
8 tier to
Wait a
D
minute.
tier. I have A, S, A, B,
Wait
C,
a
D,
But
F.
what the A
and-
stand for,
So
though?
hold on a second. So what is this a furry thing? Because I'm seeing a couple characters that aren't necessarily.
Yes, it says. It says furry male character.
About to say, I know like frickin' Alistar has some like deer deals, but not necessarily furry, and I don't even think frickin' Norman Reedus' character has been a hell of a boss. I don't think that counts as a furry.
Tadano, S tier. Tadano, S tier, right there. That's a good man.
I appreciate
Alright.
that they put Blathen. So this was updated recently.
Oh.
Jesus.
The werewolf guy from Monster Prom,
Absent.
S tier, S tier.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. But
Big B, S tier.
What are
'Kay.
we even?
Big,
You're
big
so
B.
down bad.
I am down bad.
Hey,
Big B,
if y'all don't
S tier.
put Shockman at like A tier, I'm fighting all of you.
Wait, the one from the Suicide Squad?
Yeah,
The
if he's not A tier, I'm fighting all of you. Period.
Say
End of
less.
statement. I don't know what A
Fantastic
tier
Mr.
means, but I
Fox.
want him.
Fantastic Mr. Fox, S
My
tier.
S, my
S
S
tier.
my S tier is husband. My A tier is awooga. My B tier is pretty hot. My C tier is maybe.
What's the
Both of
D?
these people being maybe. Both of these people.
The dog from Bluey, S tier. That's a good parent right there.
Oh,
That-
thank
that-
you. I love it.
The entire Ninja Turtle squad, C tier.
C tier, sure, yeah.
Say less. Okay, you know what? Matter of fact, say less.
Oh, the Tiger Man from fucking or Lion Dude from Magic the Gathering. I'm gonna have to say B.
What's the
Alright,
name?
the
What's
Alchemist
the
from
I can't
Alchemist
remember.
Bride is definitely B tier. Like he's very nice.
You know what? Just to expose myself, I'll show y'all what I have so far.
name? All right, we'll take a look.
Uh-oh.
But I do also want
We
to.
already know Stolas is like, you know.
I want to cover.
Funny thing you say that.
Let's see here, husband.
Yeah, no, most of that
Why
makes
did
sense.
I feel like I knew what this list?
Why, hold on. Why is the rabbit, the Easter bunny, up there? Hold on. Wait a
Don't
minute.
worry about
Don't worry about it.
Don't
You
Hey,
talking
yo.
about me?
That was the-
You talking about me
Why
being
is
down
Bowser
bad?
up there?
Listen,
Like-
Hugh Jackman
Why is
did a
Bowser-
damn good job.
But wait, why are you doubting that Bowser shouldn't be up there?
Bowser easily A tier. What do you mean? He's not up there. He's not an S tier.
He is an S tier, my friend, especially
Nah.
if you like him
He
nice and
kidnaps
chunky. I'm just
Kidnaps
saying.
people. He doesn't have a day job.
And so what? So did freaking the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, but yet we don't really question him, now do we?
I don't know. I
He's
kind of question
in
him.
D tier.
I'm just saying, if he can be labeled as a hero, we can at least have Bowser be labeled as the husband, the other H word in this whole situation.
I don't.
All
I
I
don't
gotta
agree
say
with that.
is I'd let him kidnap me. That's all I gotta say about that. You know,
Oh.
You'll let any of them kidnap you. What do you mean?
no. A lot of these
No.
I would not let me. The King Julian. He can go fuck off. All right. I don't want King Julian. King Julian.
Besides his voice, he have a very good personality.
No, not even close.
Maurice.
Putting Kovu at...
Why is-
Self-absorbed fucking piece of
Why is-
shit. No.
Oh, the Cheeto man
I
is
am
here.
trying to keep us to get to somewhat discussing this.
Nah, we off the
I
rails.
feel like I just need to at least point out that there's one particular character that I feel like I need to point out and ask Starside. Why is
God.
Louis or Louis in the frickin' maybe thing from Beastars?
You know why?
I mean,
Wait.
geez.
What?
You know
bruh.
why?
Bruh, why is Diego in the B tier? Please, sir. No, he deserves to be put up a little bit.
You know, I agree. Okay, you good.
Diego deserves to be at least Auga, all right? You cannot say that Diego is not Auga material, all right? I've seen some fan art of him being human and
Wow. Down horrendous.
down. And you put
Hold on.
Sidon? What?
Why is why is
Mm-mm-mm.
Foxy and pretty hot? Can we break it? Hold up.
I put him
He's
higher. I
falling
put him higher.
apart
I
at
put him
the
higher. No,
seams.
I put him in Awooga.
That's what I thought. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Your choices makes no sense, and I don't like them. I don't know who most of these motherfuckers are, but I don't like it.
I feel like we should make a Pathfinder one.
Like,
Yes.
and what, like, do the iconics? Because I've already seen someone do the Pathfinder iconic characters smash or pass challenge. To which
Why do you have 3 different Pokemon in here? What the fuck?
Because he's a furry, and so are basically half of us. Leave him alone.
Wow.
You have a Brony in here too.
Who the is lawn mowing? Hold up.
Wait, what?
Bro, I got several
Oh, lawn
questions.
mowing. I heard
you
it
ain't
for a
answering any of them.
It might be.
But no, we should do Pathfinder, like, straight up. We just sit there and be like, where do they go on this, like, tier list?
Are we doing Pathfinder characters that we've made? Or just Pathfinder class characters?
Funny enough, I think it'd be a lot of fun for characters that we've made.
Okay. I can second those. I have a couple good ones.
Yeah, we can do that for show.
Also,
None of mine are
can
going to
I-
be F tier. I know that.
I don't know if Starside is still here, but I need to ask him why the
I'm still
fuck
here, what's up?
why is Chester Cheeto in this? Why the fuck
What?
is he in this?
Why?
Hold up, where is he at? Hold up.
Listen, I did not make this
Yes,
tier
yes.
list.
Yeah.
Is he maybe? Is that dude at the end?
Yeah.
Next to the Yogi Bear?
I mean, look, as he pointed out, he didn't make the list.
I make the list, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Also,
Who the hell put Chester? I don't understand.
some
I don't
people,
understand this.
some people stand the dude. It's just all that kind of stuff. But I do want to mention something because
I want the final thing of this, and if
definitely
it's not
wanna
like
see the
what I
final.
want to fight you.
So just a thought here. So because you mentioned the King Shark from who was on that list that we saw, and then
Yeah, King Shark from Suicide Squad.
Yep, and it
The best character ever.
Dang straight. And but it reminded me of the me finishing and watching the Peacemaker show on HBO. And the most interesting character concept I got that makes me appreciate animal companions more than that is Peacemaker and his trusty sidekick Eagly. Freaking an eagle that is hardcore and all that, but is an eagle that like hugs and all this kind of stuff, and they just talk to this animal companion. Like, to me, was just the whole favorite of the whole deal there. So like, apart from that whole kind of thing, what kind of, because we already saw freaking apparently a dead dog that could be wholesome and all that is going to be definitely an option soon. What about y'all? What's y'all's ideas of like an animal companion that could be freaking adorable, wholesome, or whatever you want to do to freaking make people's heart melt?
I'm gonna be sad real quick. But if I were to have like the animal companion, it would be a dog, but it would be my dog, my golden retriever Lady.
Oh.
Yeah. I would love to just have that moment, you know. I think that would be super amazing. That's why I have Lady and the Tramp tattooed on my calf, because Lady's like she was my world. And I miss her dearly. But yeah, I would do that straight up. And yes, I know it's sad, but at the same time, I feel like that would just make my day. Very much so.
But to say, and I've already read a story where I'm not going to mess up at all on that, because I read a story a while back where someone they decided to be a ranger, and they had an animal companion who was basically dedicated to their dog that passed away right before person ended up joining the campaign. And the GM got annoyed with the person's like perseverance for this dog and caring for the dog, even in light of situations that would care for this during combat away from the other allies. So one day the GM, being a jerk, one day started the session with the dog not being nearby, and they go to try to find the dog, and the dog's been killed and is being cooked and eaten by a tribe of orcs.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Bro, don't ever do that.
And the GM was grinning as if he tried to pull
Bro, that's how you start fights.
Exactly. And once it was explained,
Mhm.
and once it was explained why he's actually because the player actually cried over it and was like, "Oh, stop being a baby. Why are you crying over a fictitious dog?" And then he explained the reason, and then the whole table immediately turn towards that GM and is like, "Oh, you messed up, bud."
Oh, you.
I don't know. I would have just beat his ass. I'm not sure.
I mean,
know. Depending.
I feel like that's a detail they left out, but I feel like common sense says you would have probably done that if you because you don't just be a jerk for the sake of like, that'll teach you, lols. Like,
Yeah, that'll teach you. Yeah, that'll teach you that nobody will ever play with you ever again.
Speaking of DM things, I have a question for you, Dice Boss.
Dice Boss here, providing all your DM questions. That should be a segment next time. What's up?
I need your opinion on this situation I had with a friend.
Okay.
Who is not so they were playing D&D and
Mm-hmm.
the DM kicked her and her boyfriend out, and it was like, hold on. Got kicked out of the D&D, blah, 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 blah. Told my DM that I was upset that she was still changing shit about my character and her story without asking her to tell me first, and she got pissed and kicked me and my BF out of the group. What is your opinion when it comes to like the DM changing things, changing a player character's like info and story without player's permission? He's like, do you have like a thing to deal with that?
Well, funny enough, I've actually had a bit of experiences with that. The main thing is if it's part of something like backstory where it's basically like a sort of a futuristic thing that happens to the NPCs related to this backstory, that's all right. But if you're going to be saying, like, for example, you have a character whose backstory being that they were being bullied by the town that they were in, and the parents were the only comfort they had. The parents were the only ones that would take care of them and actually treat them right and be friendly and kind to them. That's the basic backstory. Then they happen at some point to somehow reunite with the parents after those years, and then all of a sudden they're treating him like crap, and they said that they never loved him and that they always like just things like that. Then be like, that makes no sense, and why would this happen, and why would you have at least checked with me before on this, especially if just try to say something and my throat stabbed itself. Why change it and not discuss it with someone, especially if this makes no sense and you have said it like out loud to the party, like, this is what happened, this is my backstory and all that sort of stuff, and then it gets changed. That's going to kind of make the person look like a liar or someone with bad memory. And the only way that could honestly work is if someone has like a background or something. This is seen as Pathfinder as far as an official background, though I don't know. Maybe it might also be in D&D as well. But, I mean, it definitely can happen where someone's an amnesiac. They don't know.
But that's if it is, like, part of their story. But at the same time, like, if you're just going to sit there and just, like, change a person's thing and not let them know, that's kind of, like...
That's scummy.
That's boundary pushing right there. Because, like, they specifically set that as their thing, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't like it. I'm going to change it because I'm the DM. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if the person had basically told you, like, hey, this is what they have, like, you don't have any right to change their stuff.
Yeah, unless, like, I don't like your father character, I'm going to get rid of him. Now you only have a mother. Forget the father. Backstory ruined.
Yeah. So there are ways that it can be done right. Like, for example, with Azrin's backstory in the campaign that we are currently doing. The backstory was originally that the robots have normally just red eyes, but now there's a deal which was demonstrated where they could be having blue eyes when blending in, but when the red eyes come out, that's when it's kind of like those attack mode activated kind of things in some robots, like that kind of like thing I wanted to display.
Yeah,
but
game logic.
Yeah, and this is because of an evolution and an upgrade into the system of the robots. This wouldn't be violating what is the historical known basis of the backstory at that point unless there's a logical reason for the update. But you can't just like put in a paradox where it's basically a contradictory past that occurs at that point. So so you're saying that this person was kicked from the game because they were not appreciating these changes that were being done, or?
Yeah. If my phone wants to open Twitter.
Because personally,
stop. Oh,
That-
okay.
Personally, I say they shouldn't be playing with, because no D&D is better than bad D&D, and no Pathfinder is better than the horrible Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So, but just things like that. Just wonder they
Really ruffles my feathers.
they might want to put
Really chokes my goose. I don't know.
But that to say, what the that
You almost had it. Almost had it.
almost. But yeah, they need to like post that on like RPG horror stories or something like that. Because oh my god, that is bad. Like over like just you don't change things like that though. I swear, if your friend is like in need of another group, we would be more than willing to like offer them shelter to, a decent place.
Mm.
I mean,
The worst part is that if they would have just been like, hey, like this isn't really flowing with what I have, and I have some ideas, could I just run them by you?
yep.
Like that would be different,
And I remember, she texted me before. It was like I remember her telling me, I think that she talked to the DM, and then the DM was like, "No, like what?"
Yeah, that's
Changing
that's a
like
red flag.
locations. We're like, oh yeah, there's no desert in this, place we're in. So let's change this to like a swamp instead. Is one thing, but like changing like the entire story of a backstory is kind of fucked.
Because like if you just talk to them first, well, not the person that made the backstory. I mean the DM talking to the person that made the backstory.
Yes.
If they were like, hey, like, this isn't really meshing with what I had in mind, is it okay if we like, throw some ideas back and forth and, we pick and choose what we put in and what we change differently? And then, that's one way of doing it, because then, I'm pretty sure the player would be like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. I can understand not everything meshing together. So yeah, we can do that. But then just like being like, I don't need to talk to my player about it. They're gonna have to just live with what I have, and it's just like that's a little dickish. Nah, that's not gonna flow.
Yep, essentially. All right. So, but that's about definitely all the time we got on our deal. But that was a good way to end it. That was those particular kind of things. I think we need to do that next time for like a session, like GM questions for the dice boss.
GM guidance.
GM guidance with your dice boss host. For I control the dice. This dice says that.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's gonna be Starside getting some interesting company arriving to his particular location. Let's see what.
Let's go!
Let's get.
Apparently, you forgot to pay back the loan shark, and he's coming to break your legs.
All right. So
Oh.
Tank is gonna.
Not if I break his first.
Tank is gonna get at least 15 of those nice, tall, muscular women and
Orc
men.
ladies.
Yep, especially orcs, orc ladies. Orc
Don't
ladies.
judge this goblin.
I'm not
Don't,
judging.
don't judge the
I'm
goblin.
not judging. Honestly,
You sound like you're judging.
I'm not judging. I'm saying let me at least join in that for a bit.
Hold on, let me get that watermark out of the way.
Starside, I'm judging you.
For
hold on, let me get the watermark out of the way.
For Corvo, let's just say we might be killing your character in today's campaign session.
Thanks.
Oh no!
How come I don't get the hot orc ladies? You just
do.
wanna...
Oh no, you do. You just die by them.
Okay, that's fine.
Snoo. What a way to go.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yep. All right. So yeah. So that being said, thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace out, guys.
Good night, everybody.